As America mourns the loss of former President Jimmy Carter, his story of resilience is standing strong. The former president spent nearly 2 years in hospice care, sparking a wave of conversation about the care you and your loved ones may be able to receive. Channel 7's Kaylin Clay heard from Arkansas's largest hospice provider and joins us tonight with the story. Kaylin.
Well, Arkansas Hospice is hoping President Carter's story will elevate the conversation about hospice, telling Arkansans not to wait if you feel like the care may make a difference in your life, just as it did in Carter's. In February of 2023, former President Jimmy Carter announced he would spend his remaining time on hospice care at home with his family instead of additional medical intervention. And nearly 2 years later, he reached 100 years old and is being honored as the longest living U.S. president.
What we typically see in hospice is a medium average of about 18 days. But Mr. Carter's care gives us a great example in his legacy of how we divide and assign care in an individualized care plan based on each patient's and family's needs.
Arkansas hospice nurse Nikki Taylor says hospice care focuses on holistic care that puts your goals and desires first.
So as we saw throughout his care, he was able to take those daily walks and focus on quality of life. And so one of the misconceptions is that hospice hastens or shortens life expectancy. But studies actually show that it actually increases life expectancy when we focus on a quality of life.
Taylor describes what the country watched in Carter's long hospice case as unusual, but not unprecedented because of his personalized plan.
So to remember that hospice is not a place, but a form of specialized care is essential. And I think that he's helped do that with his care case as well.
Hospice services can provide home services to maximize comfort for individuals with serious illnesses in their final days. Taylor says hospice services are available at any age, even in pediatrics and even in the triple digits.
President Carter was a great example. Meeting the milestone of his 100th birthday, we can meet patients wherever they are in that age as well as transition.
Well, hospice services may include things like patient-centered nursing, symptom management, or even a chaplain service. On your side, I'm Kaylin Clay.
Right, Kaylin, thanks so much. And there are a number of hospice providers available in every part of the state.